Hi there. We're continuing our journey through the Proverbs, the Mishlei Shlomo, the Life Sayings of Solomon, and we've reached chapter 19, and we're looking at verses 1 to 3. So the opening verse of chapter 19 in the original says, Tov rash holech betumo me'ekesh svatav vehu chasil, which basically means it's better to be poor with integrity than be a crooked-mouthed fool. That's quite a pithy saying, but it's basically saying it's better to have very little but to be wise and to be whole and to be full of integrity than to be shooting our mouth off and just speaking out of foolishness and not out of reality. The scriptures often have this approach to simplicity and to foolishness, that it's better to be simple, it's better to have little than to be foolish. And then the next verse, verse 2, says a passion without knowledge. Nefesh is the word that's used here, which is the word really for being, but it also means an unbridled nefesh without da'at, without knowledge, is not good, lo tov. And if it talks about rushing in, it talks about rushing there and missing the way and sinning, in fact. And it's kind of like, this verse is a bit like fools rush in where angels fear to tread. And if we're not thinking about what we're doing, if we're just rushing in, if we're allowing our passion to drive us, this verse says, then we're going to run into foolishness, we're going to run into sin, we're going to miss the mark, is really what it means. And then lastly, it says that folly can lead to ruin. If we do that, we lead to ruin. And yet it's amazing. It says that people will rage against the Lord. They will say, how can God do this? How can God be like this? When actually it's their own folly that have led them into that place. And the wise man is pointing out here that when we act in folly, when we act in passion, when we don't act with wisdom, when we rush in and when we shoot our mouth off, we're heading for disaster. This book is full of such warning, of such counsel, that if we listen to it, we will avoid much of the troubles that life otherwise brings. Have a good day.